some thoughts today.
What's happening, everybody? Not too bad. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate y'all. This is a lot of fun. So the purpose of these pop-ups, more than just to have fun and cook some food, working towards opening my own restaurant. So the name is Morii, which roughly translates to the desire to capture a fleeting moment or experience. Working in hospitality, definitely want to try and do that, and definitely want to create a space for, great memories and good times and good food. The design of the restaurant will definitely be of the Southwest terroir. I am very loud and proud from Philadelphia, but I spent a lot of my childhood in Albuquerque, so definitely want the aesthetic of like adobe, feeling like you're walking into someone's home, playing good music. I don't want it to be a stiff kind of place where you feel like you have to be on your P's and Q's and have to dress up nice. My food, I guess I've gotten to the point where I just call it jazz. It's just kind of like I riff. I go from one cuisine to another and just kind of have fun with it. But yeah, we're gonna start off with a couple small bites. The first one we dropped in front of you, basically it's a grilled cheese and tomato soup, kind of at the heart of it. So the crackers are actually made from two different types of cheese, and then we fill it with a slice of pimento cheese and a slice of Serrano ham. And then around it is a really rich tomato jam. And then the tartlet is filled with chicken liver mousse, and then topped with some pickled onions and a puree of sweet lime. I never ever thought I would be the chef that had a signature dish. I always hated the idea of it. This is quickly turned into that. So it's a taco. The shell is made from dehydrated cilantro and chilies, filled with grilled Iberico secreto, and that is tossed in a grilled pineapple aioli and salsa verde, and then topped with some brown butter fried shallots. Really appreciate y'all coming in again, and really excited to serve y'all. Get you started.
Let's go.
All right, so first course is a salad. Salads are usually boring as hell to me, so this dish I really focus on using only local ingredients, whatever's in season, and just lots of different preparations of vegetables. So there's some fermented turnip, grilled sunchokes, fried green tomatoes, roasted cauliflower. There is a crumb that we make from potato for a little bit of texture. Fried kale, fried cauliflower chips, a little bit of smoked trout roe, just brings nice smoky flavor. And then finishing with a vinaigrette made from Granny Smith apple and a lot of herbs. Enjoy, y'all.
Is there any recommendations to try first?
I am never gonna be the chef that tells you how to eat. I just like go in and just like.
I respect that.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So next course is a crudo. The fish is triggerfish. It's got a really nice texture, really firm. All those little Fruit Loops on top. So pickled daikon radish, pickled kohlrabi, pickled ginger, and pickled green papaya. Just a ton of different pickles. And then finishing is a vinaigrette made so heavily char the bones of the fish, reduce it down with a tremendous amount of ginger and mirin. It basically makes this like caramel. It's super sweet. So balancing that out is, I should say, a lot of lime, a little bit of olive oil, and then some hibiscus that's been preserved from the summer. Just gives it a nice tart flavor. All right, enjoy, y'all. All right, y'all. So next course at the bottom of this is my favorite vegetable, broccoli. So it's Chinese broccoli, marinated in a lot of sesame oil, fish sauce, lots of aromatics, charred really heavily on the grill. brushed in a puree of black garlic and peanut, and then covered with a crumble made from fried broccoli and fried onions. Garnishing with some tatsoi, which is a Japanese mustard green, just to go in that brassica's direction. Garnished with some puffed beef tendon as well for some texture. And then finishing with an inspired pho broth, if you will. So lots of roasted chicken bones, charred onions, charred ginger, and then just super aromatic spices.
Go.
Enjoy, y'all. All right, y'all, so next course, I mean, it's rare that you see like a carrot as the star of the show, but it's just really like focused on carrots. So on the left-hand side is a local baby carrot, poached in chicken fat and then just roasted. Next to it is a sheet of carrot that was poached in its own juice and then filled with a farce made from shrimp, and then topped with some fried chicken skins, and then some beautiful vermilion snapper. Finishing the sauce, so make this from the fish bones. So rather than charring these are heavily smoked. We also add some smoked crab shells to this sauce, and then just like a very, very rich sofrito, very carrot forward, a little bit of heat in there as well. Enjoy, y'all.
Let's do this.
Thank you.
All right, everyone.
Yeah.
So next course, this is a rice course. So this is some really nice Carolina gold rice coming from Anahuac. So just cooked in a porridge style. I'm really a big fan of porridges and just peasant food. But as porridge is kind of a mushy texture, add some texture by puffing the same Carolina gold rice. Then there's also a piece of grilled pork belly on top of that, as well as the fried skins of the pork, a little bit of scallion for a nice onion bite. And then finishing, so this is a ponzu. Very acidic and punchy, but split with pork fat. Enjoy, y'all.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So next course is some Texas quail. So the breast stuffed with a farce made from quail and chicken, seasoned with a spice blend called Baharat. It's a traditional Syrian spice blend. It's not really spicy, it's just super floral. The leg, so that is filled with the same farce, not seasoned with the Baharat, just a ton of black truffle folded into it, deep fried. It's partially deboned, so you can eat most of it just as is, but there's a little bit of bone in there, just heads up. On top of the quail breast is a beet that has been roasted and then dehydrated to really mimic the texture of a raisin, and then dressed in a very spiced beet juice. That does have a little bit of heat. And then that little circle is an apple, marinated in a spiced apple syrup and then grilled pretty heavily.
Let's do this.
Enjoy, y'all.
Thank you. Excellent.
So, final savory course. So this is some ribeye cap, just grilled. So next to it is butternut squash. So for this, I tried to use the entirety of the squash. I wanted zero waste. So that piece is poached and then grilled. As we grill it, brush it in a puree that we make from squash juice, sorghum syrup, and a lot of dried chilies. It's then topped with a dressing lightly inspired by salsa macho. So we fry fermented squash seeds and fermented chilies. Add a lot of puffed grains for some texture. Then topping that is pickled butternut squash. The sauce, so very, very rich beef sauce, got a little bit of a kick to it too. We add a puree that takes some inspiration from mole, lots of burnt spices and burnt chilies in it, and then finish it with fermented chilies and a chili vinegar. Enjoy, y'all.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So first dessert, pretty simple. At the very bottom, a curd made from local grapefruit. Topping that is a granita of hoja santa. Has a sassafras flavor, lots of lime juice in it to really brighten it up. And then the top is a sorbet made from some local yogurt. Enjoy. All right, y'all. So, final dessert, pecans. So that disc in the middle is a pecan cake. It's surrounded by a white chocolate mousse and then covered with some caramel. Then next to it, some toasted pecans, and then sitting on top of that is a burnt honey ice cream. Enjoy, y'all.
Did you try it?
That? Fucking awesome.
Yeah, this was you bring home for the baby.
Yeah, right? All right, y'all. So some small finishing bites. So inside of the drawers. So at the top drawer, some sopapillas. Just dust a little bit of cinnamon sugar. Those squeeze bottles are filled with fermented orange honey. Just drizzle on if you'd like. Middle drawer, the tiny little drawers are orange patafouilles dusted in tahini. And at the very bottom are choco tacos. Similar to the beginning taco, this time made with cocoa powder and cinnamon, filled with a horchata ice cream, and then covered in dark chocolate. This is really just, you know, as a kid growing up, remember going to Mexican restaurants and like can't wait for the sopapillas at the very end. And then the gummies, I still to this day will stop by Quick Trip and get like the tahini covered like peach gummies. And then choco taco, who the fuck doesn't like a choco taco? Right, Jacob? Who doesn't like a choco taco? Enjoy, y'all. How was everything?
Great.
This is so
Hey, so we were,
What was the favorite?
Yeah.
This.
The carrot,
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, everything.
No, the soulmates.
the quail. Hell yeah.
The chicken with
The chicken mousse, yeah. I love
It was
that.
dope.
Yeah.
And with the people,
Oh, the pork and rice? Hell yeah.
whatever the sauce.
The ponzu?
So see, no raffle.
I know, I kept tasting, I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, see, chef, no raffle needed.
No raffle needed.
We're down for you.
I gotta get the word out to other people, man. I gotta.
You gotta make a little more money.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, no, we respect it.
But no, I really appreciate y'all. And it'll only get better, you know, it's one of those things where some of the dishes is still working through it. And,
Yeah.
you know, my type of vision, I'm like, all right, this needs to be better. I want this restaurant to be an extension of me. I want it to be very unapologetically me. So I'm gonna play music in the restaurant that I want to listen to, and you know. Yeah. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, again, I appreciate you very much. I'm gonna get back in the kitchen and clean up, but thanks all again. Have a great night.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Hey.